All right, let's talk about something that's so fundamental, but honestly so misunderstood, and that's self-love. We're going to reframe it today, not as some destination you have to reach, but as a daily practice. Think of it like tending to a garden, something you can start doing right now.
So, let's just start with a quick check-in with yourself. Does this question hit home? That feeling of being stretched way too thin, just running on fumes, maybe even feeling a little disconnected from who you really are? If you're nodding along, I just want you to hear this. You are so not alone. That's an incredibly common way to feel these days. You know, this metaphor of pouring from an empty cup, it just captures it perfectly, doesn't it? We pour and we pour into our jobs, our families, our friends, but when we finally get a moment for ourselves, we look down and realize the cup is bone dry. There's literally nothing left.
And you know, part of the problem is this myth we've all kind of bought into about self-love. We have this idea that it's this magical, passive feeling that's just going to show up one day, like a lightning strike. That if we just wait long enough, we'll suddenly feel worthy and love ourselves. But what if that's completely backward? This is the big idea, the real game changer we're digging into. Self-love isn't a feeling you just wait around for. Nope. It is an active, conscious choice you get to make every single day. It's a practice. So what does that even mean, a practice? Well, it's about the small, conscious actions you take day in and day out. And the goal here isn't vanity, not at all. It's about building a deep sense of internal safety. It's about creating a foundation of emotional stability inside yourself that you can always count on, no matter what's going on out there.
Okay, so if it's a practice, how do we, practice it? Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the actual how-to. These are the pillars that hold up your practice, and they are your roadmap to reclaiming your own power.
It all really boils down to three foundational things. First up, we've got to learn how to stop overgiving. Second, we're going to actively build that sense of internal safety. And third, this one is huge, we're going to set consistent daily boundaries.
So, what's the payoff here? What actually happens when you commit to this practice? When you manage your energy, build that internal safety, and set those boundaries? Well, this is where the real transformation begins. This is how you go from drained to truly radiant.
I mean, just look at the contrast here. On the left, we've all been in the drain, that state of feeling disconnected, powerless, constantly overgiving. But as you practice, you start to shift over to the right, to the radiance. Disconnection is replaced by clarity. That constant overgiving transforms into a sense of calm, and feeling powerless gives way to this deep emotional stability that allows your own inner brilliance to finally shine.
Of course, knowing what to do is one thing, but actually doing it consistently, especially when life gets crazy, is a whole other beast.
And to help you get started, like right now, here are 3 super simple exercises you can weave into your day to start building that momentum. Self-love is what you do. The feeling of love is the result of that practice. You don't have to wait to feel loving to start treating yourself with love. The action always comes first.
And that brings me to my final question for you. A question to take you from just learning this to actually doing it. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It just has to be for you. What is one small boundary you can set for yourself today?
This is the brief on the ebook Radiant You. Fall in love with yourself and watch life bloom. You know, if you're feeling utterly drained and disconnected, this guide is designed to help you achieve true emotional stability through actionable self-love. And the real value here is the tangible emotional transformation you'll actually experience as a reader. Finally, if you're ready to take action and get these tools, grabbing a copy is super simple. The ebook is available to purchase exclusively on Amazon.com, so you can easily download it and start transforming your mindset today. Ultimately, intentional self-love is the practical key to moving from burnout to a secure, empowered state where your life can truly bloom.